Welcome to Decotary channel. This channel presents the latest inspirations on decorating your dream home. From vintage, shabby chic, to rustic modern and many other home decor styles. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to a dream in blue and yellow. Charming cottage decor in a small space. Welcome to a delightful journey into a small but absolutely stunning house, where the vintage blue and yellow color palette takes center stage. This cozy cottage is packed with charm, blending antique touches with soft, romantic vibes that will inspire anyone who loves small home living and whimsical design. The power of color in small spaces. How blue and yellow brighten up any room. Blue brings peace, yellow brings joy, and together, they create a balanced, uplifting feeling. In this tiny house, these two hues are carefully chosen to highlight warmth and character. These shades work wonderfully in cottages, where natural light and vintage textures come alive. A cozy entryway that invites you in. First impressions that spark joy. As soon as you step through the door, you're welcomed by vintage hooks, painted yellow shelves, and a distressed blue bench. These small, intentional details make the space both functional and inviting. This is the kind of entryway that sets the tone for a heartfelt home. Living room warmth in soft hues. Blue sofas, yellow pillows, and cottage magic. The living room features soft vintage blue sofas layered with yellow floral pillows. A whitewashed coffee table with blue ceramic vases anchors the space. The combination feels fresh, romantic, and timeless, ideal for cozy afternoons with a book or chats over tea. Statement wallpaper with a vintage twist. Floral patterns that evoke nostalgia. Behind the couch, a vintage floral wallpaper in soft blue and golden yellow tones adds depth and character. This simple yet impactful feature transforms a plain wall into a focal point, offering a charming backdrop that speaks of English cottages and storybook settings. Curtains that frame the sunshine, letting light enhance every detail. Light cotton curtains in pale yellow sway gently in the breeze, filtering in golden daylight. Paired with pale blue walls and white trim, the overall effect is sunny yet serene. These soft window treatments elevate the cottage feel while maximizing natural light. A dining nook full of personality. Vintage chairs, blue dishes, and yellow accents. The tiny dining area features a round, painted blue table surrounded by mismatched yellow chairs. Above it hangs a floral chandelier with ceramic flower details. Blue and white dishware is displayed openly on wall shelves, bringing vintage personality to everyday dining. Kitchen charm in every corner. Yellow cabinets and blue tiles for a cottage look. The kitchen is a masterpiece of small space charm, with buttery yellow cabinets and antique-style blue tiles behind the stove. A white apron sink, vintage scale, and tiny lace curtains complete the cottagecore look. It's sweet, nostalgic, and incredibly functional. Open shelving with style and story. Curated blue and yellow kitchenware. Open wooden shelves are filled with vintage blue teacups, yellow mixing bowls, and hand-painted jars. Every item has its place and story. This approach not only saves space, it turns your kitchen into an evolving gallery of personal treasures. A pantry with personality. Organized and adorably cottage-inspired. Even the pantry has been given cottage charm, featuring floral printed baskets and glass jars labeled in calligraphy. A pale blue door with a lacy curtain adds a romantic touch. It's the perfect example of how even utility spaces can be beautiful. The heartwarming cottage fireplace. Blue tiles and cozy corners. A compact fireplace with sky blue tiles surrounds anchors the sitting room. Above it hangs a hand-painted yellow mirror, while the mantel is dressed with wildflowers in blue glass bottles. It's a peaceful retreat for chilly nights or candlelit conversations. Antique touches in the hallway. Blue painted trims and yellowed frames. The hallway is narrow but expressive, with blue painted door trims and yellow framed botanical prints. These details may be small, but they're powerful in building a story-rich home. They whisper tales of slow living and treasured pasts. A dreamy cottage bedroom. Soft blues and sunny yellows for sweet sleep. In the bedroom, a pale blue iron bed frame is layered with vintage floral quilts and yellow lace-trimmed pillows. The overall feeling is one of comfort and nostalgia. A delicate chandelier, hung low, completes the dreamy ambience. Vintage vanities and shabby chic style. Personal corners with feminine charm. A vintage yellow vanity table with curved legs and an antique blue stool create a cozy makeup corner. Decorated with dainty perfume bottles, lace doilies, and a distressed mirror, it adds a touch of shabby chic romance. Romantic window views. Framing nature with blue and yellow accents. Each window is framed with hand-stitched curtains and trimmed in soft blue. Outside, yellow blooms sway in window boxes. The boundary between interior and nature becomes blurred, bringing the outdoors in for a true cottagecore vibe. A bathroom with pastel vintage elegance. Yellow clawfoot tub and sky blue walls. The bathroom feels like a vintage daydream, featuring a yellow clawfoot tub and sky blue beadboard walls. A white lace curtain, pedestal sink, and fresh lavender in a jar complete the look. It's functional, beautiful, and undeniably charming. Storage made stylish. Vintage cabinets and painted baskets. Storage is smart and sweet in this home. Blue painted wicker baskets and yellow cabinets hide away clutter while looking decorative. Even the most practical corners are treated with care and creativity. Decor with a sense of history. Antiques that tell a story. Each decor item, from distressed picture frames to enamel pictures, has a story. Many are heirlooms or flea market finds, reimagined with purpose. The combination of yellow and blue makes them feel unified, despite their varied origins. Small office nook with big character. A creative space in cottage colors. A tiny writing desk tucked into a corner is painted in cheerful yellow. Above it, blue and white inspiration boards and botanical prints invite creativity. This home proves that even the smallest spaces can have purpose and beauty. Blue and yellow in the laundry area. Even chores feel cheerful here. The laundry nook features blue floral wallpaper and a yellow drying rack suspended from the ceiling. A skirted sink, vintage detergent tins, and painted wooden pegs elevate a mundane space into one that feels joyful and cared for. Layered textiles and comfort. Pillows, throws, and vintage softness. Textiles play a big role. Blue floral cushions, yellow lace-trimmed throws, and hand-woven rugs in soft hues are layered everywhere. These elements don't just add color, they add warmth, comfort, and a lived-in feel to the home. decorated with fresh florals. Blue vases and yellow wildflowers in bloom. Fresh yellow daisies and wildflowers fill vintage blue vases across the home. This repeated motif makes the whole house feel alive. Flowers not only freshen the air, they lift the spirit and tie the color palette together organically. Creating balance in a small home. Color harmony in a compact layout. Despite the variety of vintage pieces and decor accents, the home maintains perfect harmony. This balance is due to the consistent use of blue and yellow, thoughtfully spread across each room, bringing cohesion and visual calm. Outdoor cottage vibes continue. Porch rockers and yellow door welcome you. Outside, the yellow front door greets guests warmly. Two blue rocking chairs sit on a whitewashed porch surrounded by potted daisies. Even from the outside, the charm of this tiny home is palpable and inviting. Garden accents in blue and yellow. Flower beds and repainted finds. The garden continues the cottage story. Blue watering cans, yellow birdhouses, and upcycled plant stands dot the landscape. With a little paint and imagination, even the outdoors mirrors the home's cozy style. Mixing old with new. Modern function with vintage soul. This small house is a masterclass in blending the old with the new. While the aesthetic is vintage, it doesn't lack convenience. Modern lighting, updated appliances, and clever storage ensure that style doesn't come at the cost of comfort. Budget-friendly, beauty-filled design. Affordable finds, priceless atmosphere. Many of the pieces in this home were thrifted, upcycled, or handmade. The lesson? You don't need a big budget to create a beautiful space. With creativity and heart, any small home can be transformed into a dream cottage. The emotional impact of a thoughtful home. Why this style makes you fall in love. There's something undeniably emotional about this blue and yellow cottage. It feels like home, like a warm hug. The colors, textures, and vintage details stir up memories, inspire creativity, and offer peace in a chaotic world. Inspiration for your own cozy haven. Decor tips you can try today. Whether you're working with a studio apartment or a countryside cabin, this house proves that charm can bloom in the smallest spaces. Add soft hues, layer textures, and seek meaningful vintage finds, and you'll have a cottagecore oasis of your own. A small home, a big heart. Closing thoughts on living beautifully. In the end, this small but beautiful home reminds us that square footage doesn't define style. It's about intention, love, and creativity. The blue and yellow palette adds joy and serenity, making this cottage not just a house, but a home that captures the heart.